Millionaire Grind.
I'm a millionaire grind.
Every day I'm on my millionaire grind. Every day I'm on my millionaire grind. Every day I'm on my millionaire grind.
My first motherfucking person to talk to, feedback from, reminisce with, talk shit to, and see if I can get it out of them at the same damn time. Mouth of the motherfucking South, Artemis, Peppa, Billy D. Williams in this motherfucker. My God, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, I appreciate you coming.
Man, appreciate you. Thank y'all for having me, man.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna let's keep this shit. You know, don't get off top. Don't get Hollywood and all this.
Man, look, man, listen.
That cause you're her wavy, man. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Keep it.
Shout out to my barber, man.
Yeah.
Donna DV's, man. Chris Styles, celebrity cuts, man.
Yeah, it's all great. Cut me one time. I'm gonna lie myself till I go back to the world. Name of the podcast is B2B, right?
Yeah, correct.
Back to Black, meaning Back to Black.
Back to Black.
Break that down real quick. What you think Back to Black means?
In your own words,
In your
what
own.
did that mean?
It can mean several things. Back to Black meaning back to the original Gangsta Black, or it can be back to Black business.
And we ain't saying the shit. This ain't it.
Yeah, it's
I'm
black
saying
business.
No, I'm saying no. See, that's why I just don't get Hollywood. We ain't saying the shit right now.
I'm talking about, man, the
Back to Black mean what? The real shit is
tell
once
me what
again.
it mean then, man.
Real is back in your motherfucking face.
It's
right?
back to the basics. That's the first thing I said. You should have
The
just
realest
said
shit
right.
you got was a phone call from me inviting you tonight.
Man.
That's what I'm back to that type of shit.
I'm digging the chemistry, so just to break the ice, I know a lot of people, they probably looking at it like, all right, well, this is the first interview, and they don't really know the history behind y'all two. So
I made this nigga, man.
Hey.
Can I curse on this show?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Oh, we wide open, man. I made this nigga, man. This nigga was working at KFC on South Parkway.
so we need the
Fried
backstory.
chicken.
We need to how to do this.
Lie.
Right now, he wasn't working at no motherfucking KFC, man.
So what's
I
the
have
story?
always
What's the backstory?
okay. Here it is. I have always seen
This his version.
I always seen his work.
All right.
You feel me? And I gave him an opportunity to accept my everything.
Gotcha.
That's behind me. After I give you me, I'm fit to give you me.
Yeah.
We should have broke down, look more clear of like what me was gonna bring and have and do and be. But that's what I used to say. 2021, you know what I say? I appreciate him. Sometimes you gotta know what you ain't got around you to know how good you is or know what's gone.
But let me tell you this, though, Black.
feel
Stop
me?
you right there. What's good about that in our friendship and relationship is a lot of artists and managers, business partners who they did what they did and then they part ways. They don't even talk no more. They don't like doing business no more. So I feel like where I'm at in my life now, everything that happened, whether it was good or bad, it happened as part of your purpose and plan in life.
Exactly.
So that we could still be friends and he can call me. And I told you this off camera. It's, like I'm most definitely not motherfucking Hollywood. But I limit my time and who you pick and choose who and what you want to do.
Exactly.
And prioritize, let's say that. But whenever he called, it's a priority for me to
Try to answer the phone.
answer the phone.
Or try to text back or call back.
That's because he swap up them Cricket and them Lifeline phones every day.
Long as they get him out,
Every
long as I
day.
get stamped, I'm gonna keep him.
So,
I
So
just peeked out, they just
shame.
get out Apple phones.
is that a testament to the good relationship and keeping that going, or is it the fact that he calling from different numbers and
The relationship.
I know,
Because
gotcha.
because if I don't know the number, I ain't answering, he gonna text me and say this Black.
Right.
And I'm gonna call right back.
Got
Right.
it. But that's a blessing for real to be able to continue
Absolutely.
to work like that.
Where because you know the longer you do business with people, man, I'm tell you something, man. I'm telling you right now in his face, man, them motherfucking rappers are crazy.
Right.
They crazy as hell. So that's why you see a lot of managers and artists that fall out. I'm thankful that everybody, I have had some ups and downs with all my clients. But where all of us are now in our lives, we communicate with each other and we have a mutual respect, and it go back to what he just said. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, even though the friendship with a business relationship may have, went our separate ways, but then a person had time to like, damn, now I understand the value of who that nigga was and what he was really trying to do.
Right.
So everybody who I work for or with, you know, we have a strong relationship.
Real quick, can you please let these folks know who have you broke, who have you gave, who have you helped, who have you worked for, who have you worked with, who have worked with you in this music business?
Most definitely, I would start off with you being one of the few that I took my career to the next level where we was able to just, you know, we'll start it
Did
off.
you hear he said, I took my...
I caught it.
That's the honest to God motherfucker truth. That was the first time I ever received a transfer without me applying for a transfer. I was given a transfer paper. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just had got to the peak of trying to be business and this at the same. I mastered the shit.
Gotcha.
Right now to this day, it's not a. Okay, I'm finna go and tell the truth. This not being funny. Ain't another dinosaur I heard that could say he still eat off leaves and shit out mud and still live like a king, talk like a boss, walk like a nigga you don't want to fuck with. I'm about the only motherfucker that fuck with everybody and everybody still.
They got a genuine mutual respect for him.
Yeah.
I can't
But
say.
they tell you a lot about the person you are. And how
That's
you
why
do it.
This the person who I am telling you about who I am. You feel me? And that didn't come overnight. That came from. I had to deal with scum. First, I had to deal with life.
Yeah.
Fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into all that. You know what I'm saying? How my life is, or how to still be here to crack a joke and smile. Sometimes some people have that really know me know how I am and why I am the way I am is because of things that I have been through. I gotta stay funny, so I won't think about losses.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You think you might took an L in business? Like I took an L in life.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when I came out here, I came out here with nothing. Two old motherfuckers. I knew they got it.
Yeah, but you ain't take no L in life because you still here. It was a lesson.
Okay,
loss is
my
a
mama
lesson,
died out
man.
3 years old. I don't even know her. You know yours. You know yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't know. Okay.
But
I ain't
keep
know.
talking.
I'm 3 years old. I don't know nothing. I don't know how she smell. I don't know nothing about jealousy, envy, spite, mad, Mother's Day. You feel me? Cool B knew her.
Okay, yeah. When
Okay, after that, soon as I signed, I lose my dad. When I said Paul did the Candy B, the same fucking day, the day he gave me the money, I bought the drop top shit and fucked all my money off.
what color this shit? Burgundy.
That motherfucker was goddamn it candy red in the
red,
day and burnt orange at night. Flip
You
flop.
clean, boy.
Jesus Christ.
You were clean.
Jesus.
You used to turn up South Parkway in Bellevue. How much money you spend on this Chevy Black?
I spent $45 for the car, $25 for the bump, $35 for the rims, and about another $20,000 on the campaign getting the highest cooler motherfucker brow. Look, still staying with my grandmama.
Wow.
Parking that car in front of Taylor Street, 1436 Taylor. I'm talking about like,
Did you have the pop out wood grain steering wheel?
stop!
The alarm go off?
Don't see my ones, don't see my guns, get it? You hear me?
If that alarm went off, what would have happened?
When I first got that car hooked up, it was cassette tape, nigga.
Not no
CD.
pop out.
Stop it! What the thing? When niggas go to the basketball game in Hamilton and shit, they got their radio and they steering wheel in their hand walking to the game. You hear me? You remember the radio looked like a battery? Nigga got the strap on. Yeah, with all that, man. I'm from there. Jerry Curl shit, man. Yeah. The fuck wrong with y'all, man? Back to the basics, man. B2B, man. Black to black. You know, it's gonna be a whole lot of
So
this.
keep going.
Okay, this is where we going. It's so much to say, but we ain't gonna say it. But when you went right after me and you, I was at my peak of I ain't never did this before.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, was comfortable about my hustle and had somebody that I can confide in or just rely on or at the. I trust that motherfucker like I trust myself. So when myself.
Summertime.
It got
man.
bitter. Hold on. It got a little bit bitter because of I was right here.
Okay.
He was going right here to go right here. I was right here. So everything that got me right here came from back here.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He was going forward with something that just had came in
Gotcha.
to go this way, and they wanted his help. He helped me get from back there to right here. And
I became the vice president. I became the vice
hold the
president.
time out. I couldn't even understand why would you show me and lead until like now.
Yeah.
I got a baby. My baby boy play for the Dallas motherfucking Cowboy. You hear me?
That's big.
He helped me raise these kids. He helped me get money to take care of these kids. He helped me get money to take this boy to camps and this. I did everything for that man, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my son. Because of him, though, that's just one child. You ask him how many. Nigga, we had a restaurant on South Broadway. Get what my rules was.
What?
You can't take food home because I had too many motherfuckers to feed.
Yeah.
I had to pay for my food. But you can't.
That's the grind, though. That's a part of the process and what it takes to get where you at now.
Okay, me and him hustling. Niggas don't even know that. He fell out with Mr. Scarface because he wouldn't sign me to Def Jam's.
Now, Scarface.
Mr.
Scarface, the rapper.
Yeah.
He fell out with Peppa because he wanted to sign Gangsta Black, but me and
told
Peppa.
me I'm doing too much.
He was the what? Of Def
Vice
Jam's
president.
of Def Jam down south. Niggas don't even know this.
I had to
Peppa.
discover Luke. Yeah.
Peppa.
So I'm in New York getting him a deal.
That's
Nigga
right.
mad.
Do you remember he called me?
Bro, he mad.
Man, what you couldn't believe it because he been a rapper.
That's my.
He been a rapper.
idol.
That's his idol.
So I assume that's where the mouth of the South part come from then. Right?
before that.
I was out of the South since my auntie gave me that name. You remember Jimmy Hard? Memphis wrestling. You from Memphis?
Yeah.
The
You
man.
remember the Channel 5 wrestling on,
I remember
on
that.
Friday, Saturday morning?
Big shout out
granddaddy
to Jerry
used to-
Lawless on Beale Street, man.
Jerry Lawler, every time I call him, man, Jerry Lawler come, man. I had Jerry Lawler put the crown on Gotti's head one day. Gotti said, you want to be the king? No, I told Gotti said he was the king. This is when Gotti claimed he was the king of Memphis. This is when he started claiming that title. Let me clear it up when he started claiming that title. I said, all right, you got to be the king now. We got to do it the right way. I'm a visionary, man.
Yeah.
He said, what you mean? We were doing a concert at the Coliseum.
Yep.
Man, I had Jerry Lawler walk out there, man. We gave Jerry Lawler about $1,000.
The crown guy.
I said, Jerry, I need you to walk out there, man. It ain't gonna be official, man. Jerry Lawler walked out on the stage. He said, man, I heard there's a lot of people hollering that they the king of Memphis, man. But y'all know who the real king is. That's me.
Yeah.
He said, but I'm here today to transfer the crown to the new king of Memphis. Man, I shut that motherfucker down when
That's
God did
official.
that shit, man.
So why called did you say that you was managing Gotti? So how did that situation come about?
Well, rewind a little bit. So, like Black was saying, you know, it was a stage. You know, it was a whole stage. So, rewind a little bit where I was I was managing Black, and then I became the vice president of Def Jam South.
Okay.
Def Jam flew in. Kevin Lyles, Leo Korn flew in, offered me a job to say, hey, we're finna start this record label in Atlanta. Def Jam South. Scarface gonna be the president. We want you to be the vice president.
Gotcha.
And we want you to do everything you've been doing. That goes back to what he was just saying, where at the time he didn't understand, like, damn, Peppa, you got me here, but shit, these folk want you to.
Yeah.
But he was really part of my plan.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for what I was doing for him, who's to say I would have got noticed?
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
now behind the. Oh, I'm so glad he just said what he just said. Now behind the motherfucking curtain. Why you would take me with you? And that would have took me there.
Because they offered me a job.
Listen,
I went in the
work, but you was at
I went in the position.
to turn
I
around.
went in the position to be.
We was
they were gonna give me no label
We
deal.
was the shit, man.
Yeah,
Peppa, we was the shit.
Let me tell
We
you
was the
how to.
shit. They were
and
gonna
guess
shit
what?
anything
no, listen. This how these folk broke this shit down to me, man.
You gotta leave Black alone.
No, they did. No,
Them
they
folks surround me and Jimmy Earl and Big Hampton one
What
night.
these folk did.
Why
Look,
would
they
they say
surround
that?
me.
Listen, this is what these
Man,
folk did,
I
man.
seen Peppa one time in the St. John, man. And they were having the boxing shit going on in St. John. So they were asking folks like, who wanna so I go to the microphone. Yeah, man, I want to box Peppa motherfucking ass. Peppa was sitting in the crowd. He thinking I'm bringing this back up.
They crazy motherfucker.
I said, man, yeah, nigga, I want to box Peppa motherfucking ass. He in the club, in the strip, pure pass. You know what I'm saying?
This is what Monday Night Boxing be out the
Monday Night
Yeah, I get the mic. I'm on the mic. Hey, look, check this out, world. I want him. Dude right there.
What's up?
Dude, the lead sound match, man.
Yeah.
This nigga crazy, man.
Man, look, he didn't want.
Man, let me finish
the
talking,
left
man.
The club.
Yeah.
That was on a Friday. Sundays was I had the radio show and we had a club in Binghamton called Jim Earl's.
Okay.
And niggas everywhere in North Memphis know that's where Gangsta Black going because I got that motherfucker live off of my radio show.
Yeah.
He just signed with Gotti. half I ain't need that motherfucker, man. Yo, I ain't never seen you there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know he with us now. Like this is a fucking Godfather movie or something. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said, man.
Yeah, but that's because you were threatening me, nigga.
I ain't threatening you,
Yes, you
motherfucker.
did.
I said, nigga,
This didn't call me. We finna get real down together.
Come on,
when you lived over there off Hanks Cross.
When we
You remember you lived on Hanks Cross?
We both
And
did.
so he called me and say,
How big with the house over there?
man, listen, you called me and say,
How big with the
man,
house?
shut up
No,
and
because you
listen
ain't gonna
story.
just shoot me up and shoot me down.
Man, listen,
Did we get
man.
out there together? Yes, sir.
Yes, listen.
All
All right, let us get Peppa story. Then we're going.
Ain't no Peppa story.
Yes, it is.
This is our story.
This way he was mad. This motherfucker say, you need to put something in my mailbox.
Yeah. I'm trying to extort.
And so he tried to extort, but God said,
I
man,
some
listen.
gangsta shit, man.
Do you remember I put a bullet in that mailbox?
I ain't never going
You
again.
got that motherfucker.
Who told you to do it?
Listen,
Who told you to do it?
I said, man, you know how crazy this nigga is. Like, this nigga said I need to put something in his
I
mailbox.
went on cash out back then.
Give what they did.
Show up in the club, 1,000 niggas.
Listen, give what they did. Gave me a bullet,
What they
so you
do?
need to go put that motherfucker in that mailbox.
I was for real. I thought they were flying in there.
Nah, you know you did.
I did.
Hey,
So we finding out here at the table what really happened and what
These
was going
folks
on
want to
with-
kill me back. No. It was just that they saw the vision of my guy.
Got it.
I just hate that.
so let me finish. I need to give you this analogy.
Right now at 46,
So maybe he
I'm not
explained.
mad
So
at-
listen.
I'm not mad at nothing.
So this what they did.
Cut Black off.
What?
Come on.
No.
No, he
What?
got mad at me in the award show. This how me.
No,
this
it's
how
not.
we. This the first incident.
He's a crazy
I
motherfucker.
I was hanging out, and still hang out with the millionaires of Memphis. The herd.
Bunch of rich folk. Get
I
what?
mean, the Hornbirds.
Then so he want to talk about. So listen.
And I'm giving
So
everybody thanks. I forgot to say my nigga
listen.
name.
Hold on. So
Man looked at me, man.
you heard what he said.
I
Listen.
forgot.
Listen
we
what
can
he
only
said.
hear one at a time.
Hold on, man. This has gonna go. Listen.
Black Lives Matter. though.
Yeah, check this out. So you heard him say that I'm putting my all into him.
Yeah.
But then after I put my all into him,
I
Gangsta
forgot
Black
to say
blowing
the
up,
name, man.
he go hang out with the rich folks.
Okay.
The rich folks didn't put they all into blowing them up. They look how look.
Nah,
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna
don't.
break it down. So
You my nigga, you the only nigga
they his friends because of what after the fact what we ain't created.
Yeah.
We go to the award show. Him and his rich friends.
We cool. We on
He get up there on the stage.
and you upstairs. I'm
Get the award.
Yep.
I'm talking about, man, I ain't convinced my wife, my family that we got the big awards, man.
Yep.
Black finna get award, baby.
This
These
shit on my
folks
mama.
have finally realized and
He's
recognized.
not mad at me.
Listen, man. Black get up there.
I was hurt, Peppa.
No, he wasn't. Listen, man. Black.
I'm sorry.
Y'all listen, man. Yeah, look how he
I
looking.
apologize.
Black. Thank everybody
Except
that
my
met me.
motherfucker right
I
here,
think
man.
black motherfucker even thank the motherfucking ushers, man.
Man,
Look at it right, look. That motherfucker. Everybody thank you. The credits start rolling. It's time to get out the bank. Man, my whole family look at me.
my auntie pinched me and said, baby.
Listen. Daddy. I thought they see Black up there. Keep
we
in mind, he
are.
said we have fed everybody all the. This Uncle Black. I thought you said Uncle Black had made it. We did make it. Daddy.
Well, through it all, I'm glad we're able to sit here at the table together today and we're back together.
I
So,
apologize. Because I the next day, I was hurt. I was hurt as if I was him. But check this out. He went on mute on me.
yeah.
No, I did.
Yes, he did. Because when he went on mute on me, right when he went mute on me, he signed with Gotti them. So I forgot the nigga name, but he finna tell us. He had a little magazine that Memphis came out for a hot set World
Street Mouse.
Street Mouse came out with a magazine and they interviewed me and they would ask me questions and shit and they got to what's up with you and Peppa? And I would keep them 100. My man's there. Okay, why y'all ain't fucking off with so many words right now? I said, cause when the money stopped, he got on down.
He sure did.
He was mad. That's when they were really like.
Yeah.
Listen.
But he is a businessman though, so
But now the money hadn't stopped.
No,
Man, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna break this shit down.
Man, though.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, break this shit down. This needs to be. He perceived it and thought that's what it was, but this is what he don't understand. Man, them folk broke this shit down to me. We go to New York. I'm bragging, telling them who I am. Man, this who I am. This what the fuck I do. This what we got going on. Man, this what them folk told me, man. And I don't know if I ever told you that.
No, you ain't never told me
Listen,
shit.
man, this what these folks said.
What they
Man,
say?
these folk. Man, listen, man. All this brown carpet. I'm telling these folk, I'm the shit. Nigga, I got a rapper in Memphis, Gangsta Black. Man, we doing this. These folks say, man, listen. All that brown flow, nigga, is the world. All this brown flow is the world. That boy took off a little white piece of paper and did this. That's Memphis. That's why I told you that. All this brown is the world. That man took off a little white piece of paper and threw it on that floor and said, that's Memphis. Nigga, you ain't doing shit. So when he explained that to me, and I thought about it.
Your kids just text me. They said they ready for you to come to Big Boy. They standing outside.
So listen.
You got it wrong.
Nah, we roll.
This nigga here, like.
Hold up, nigga.
So that what it was.
Hold up. He ain't let me.
Man, you gonna bring this shit up right now when I won't talk right now, like.
Man, listen.
My son play with Cowboy. Man, I can touch anything right now, man.
So,
Man, bro.
after that being said, listen, man, goddamn, man.
Fuck this shit, man. We gotta have a part two for you.
So listen.
You doing some work.
So when they told me that,
When did they say cut Black off though?
they never in their life. They never in their fucking life said
We
that.
broke out it.
He
After I fucked your bitch, then we can tell you about it.
He proceeded to be so his
Why you didn't tell me what you got?
emotions.
What? It was got the
He
bitch.
just started going crazy.
I started saying.
So get what I said. He a troublemaker.
After you turn me to a
Trouble.
businessman. After you turn me to a businessman.
Threatening my life.
Yeah. All that.
Put something in my mailbox.
I did everything
Put that
except.
bullet in that motherfucking mailbox.
But are we good now, though? Are we good now?
No,
Ain't
we
no
good.
girl.
We great.
That's even better then. So.
Yeah.
Listen.
But when we started the interview, we talked about the importance of artists and managers working together, right?
Really, on top of everything, never lose your sense of humor.
Yeah.
Don't let nothing get the best of you. I know this now. He just said about dealing with emotions. You running off emotions, you might well be.
He was flat foot strong on emotion.
So if we can give an artist that's watching this, or if there's anybody that's trying to come up now, and they can learn from this.
They can learn a lot. You got to have a strong team.
Somebody you trust.
Somebody you trust. You got to have a relationship. You got to understand the game.
The biggest thing I'm getting from just watching y'all two as a younger person that grew up knowing who you were and been seeing you for years, conflict resolution. That's the biggest thing.
Absolutely.
That y'all can still be.
But you got to break that down so for the purpose.
You ain't got a brain if you don't bump heads.
So what?
You ain't got a brain.
Exactly.
But you got to understand how to. You just said the key thing.
Conflict resolution.
Resolution. You got to understand the resolution.
And a lot of people, I think, once they either get the first thing that happened when they basically say, "Hey, we ain't agreeing on this," it's more so like, "Hey, we breaking up. We ain't doing nothing else. I hate you. There's nothing else to get to over a hurdle to get back on the same page." Basically, that happens.
Acceptance is a lot nowadays to me. You see so many for real in the game.
Yeah.
Accept that because you the hottest nigga in your campaign.
Yeah.
Don't mean you the shit where you think that. The first time you go to Lil, you finna charge whoop for you to come in here. He don't even know who the fuck these y'all niggas actually on this right now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
They take it personal because you think
They
you're hot
already
in
up.
your own
A lot of
your own little surrounding, but you know what I'm saying, like I just said, this the exact same thing what Del Jam explained to me. The exact same analogy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was the artist.
Yeah.
Thinking that I was the shit.
Yeah.
Meaning how Black just explained it. But then Curtis was the record label. Curtis was the record label. And these folks said, man, Peppa, we don't know what the fuck you talking about. Nigga, you was that little white piece of paper. We trying to help you and get exposed you to the world. And once that clicked in, I said, well, shit. My plan was before he started acting a damn fool, okay, get in on this side, learn this shit, and start pumping it. So that's how I end up connecting with Gotti. Because once I went to Def Jam, I started making all them connections. I became still, one thing about a Memphis nigga gonna get his ass in anyway.
Hello.
If he a real Memphis nigga.
Repeat that. What you say?
Memphis nigga gonna get that ass in. So once I learned that business, I became...
And I burnt that bridge.
He burnt the bridge for himself at the time.
I couldn't get to him.
But I'm developing. I'm the plug.
So the fuck.
So what happened? He acting a damn fool, not being patient, not being humble, thinking out his emotions. So now,
No.
Now when
without understanding,
without understanding,
you got
okay,
the
I
right
get it.
to go off how you go.
Yeah, you're right. So I need to honestly be truthful with
So
it.
conversation
without the
goes
right
into-
understanding.
Right.
So without the right understanding, he just was running off his emotions, but not understanding. Now Peppa got the plug. Now Black, I can bring you because guess what, motherfucker happened? I become the vice president of Def Jam South. You forget, no, I'm fast forwarding too fast because I take you, I'm the vice president of Def Jam South, I still take you to New York and get the deal.
Yeah.
So I get the phone call while he right there with me.
Yep.
No, from Scarface.
Oh, yeah, Scarface. Yeah. When
So
he was
Scarface called me, I'm the vice president of Def Jam South. I'm finna walk Black in the building and get a whole nother deal.
with Koch.
With Koch.
Yeah.
Man, he heard Scarface tell me, man. He got the word that I was in New York. I ain't tell them I was in New York. Because this ain't got nothing to do with Def Jam. Peppa in New York on some Gangsta Black business.
Right. And he was.
This motherfucker tells me, man, you got too many sticks in the fire.
So that's the first time I heard that.
Yeah.
That's the first time I heard
Black
that.
said,
right.
what? Black said, what? So my heart dropped. I knew what that meant.
Yeah.
Bye.
Folk fired the brakes on me.
I'm with him when we go to Atlanta.
For the people that don't know what that means, is that spreading yourself too thin or what exactly that
That's
means?
exactly what it was. He was like, you spread yourself too thin, you got too much going on.
But
I said, what you mean?
But
I told him, I said, what you mean? I'm trying to get like you
All right,
get.
check this out. Well, no interruption, no disrespect. What he was finna say is, okay, check this out. I'm an employee for Millionaire Grind. You feel me? Only when I'm where? In the workhouse. You feel me? I'm a man before everything.
Yeah.
It's outside of Millionaire Grind when I go outside that door.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So you know, the truth of the matter is like, man, I got a lot of respect for Black. I got a lot of respect for Black.
I got a lot of humbleness and manliness to manifestate this manifestation and this colossal of real niggas. Your campaign is wicked, it's stupid. Your hustle, your grind. Listen, you somebody because we'll fall off. Nigga fall back. I don't know what rock bottom is because it's a pillar always catching me. Every time you think it's something going on, something ain't really going on. I look at this man right here. Every time he got something going on, he got something going on. Meaning, if he doing hats, man, he talking about the towels, but the hats just got pressed up, man.
Yeah.
Then look at his work ethic. Like I tell him, man, I see you, bro. I ain't got push like I don't like you.
Yeah.
I'm stuck with you. Fool with me, be cool with me. Fuck with me, stuck with me, right? Little T. But these young niggas, let's give them something other than, stay focused, see the big.
There's one thing that people can take away from this that
Well, what?
Peppa said.
No, this is what I want every motherfucker to do when they get off my show. If it's anything that you can do for them, tell them what you can do for them. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But y'all got to go through Black to get that to me. You hear me?
I'm a firm believer in utilizing my resources.
Okay.
Like, that's free. Like, if I meet you and I can help you or connect you with somebody, it's a blessing to be a blessing. So if a person call me and they got their shit together and I can bless you with no strings attached, I'm going to bless you. Now, don't get this shit twisted. It's a difference. I can size a person up. Like, okay, this nigga needs some guidance and some help.
Make pay for
it. That's if, you ain't at that level. Right. I'm going to give you the same game.
Yeah.
So if I meet you on the streets, it's if I met you and you're an entrepreneur, I'm going to give you the game to help you. I'm blessing you. If I met him, he been in the game, let's say 5 years.
Okay.
He ain't generated a business and is doing some money, but he need to hook up with me. It's a different conversation. But I'm going to help y'all the same. But if I already know you got the money and you just need my plug, then we got to sign an agreement.
Right.
But if I met you in the street and you needed some help and I can introduce you to the same person I can introduce him to, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing to be a blessing. I try to make myself accessible as much as I can to help whoever I can.
Gotcha.
And God just keeps blessing me, and that's just how it goes.
Blessing to be a blessing.
It's a blessing to be a blessing.
And it is. And what this is, October the 20th. You know what I'm saying? What is season 1, episode 1, or episode 1, season 1?
Just let me know when episode 2 gonna come, baby. I'm back.
But
Back to black.
you know what I'm saying?
Back to Gangsta Black.
Back to that motherfucker.
OG, we finna turn you up, man.
Hey, man, first.
Peace out.
Hey, check this out before we go. November the 11th is my birthday, but November the 12th, 1549.
How are you gonna be 52?
47, man. I ain't scared to tell. 47. I'm gonna be 47, man. I look good as a motherfucker, doing good as a motherfucker, feeling good as a motherfucker, riding wood as a motherfucker, man. You understand me? I appreciate me, grind, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be tailor-made 3 times royalty, man. I'm good to have friends like Peppa.
Shouts out to Millionaire Grind too, y'all. Y'all go cop that.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be no Back to Black. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Millionaire Grind, because you know what I'm saying, this is his foundation. And he just
let me give you your shout out too, man. Like, you been in this shit a long time too. Like,
10 years in now.
He do shit I ain't even know.
You putting
Yep.
you paying your dues, and you know what I'm saying. It's gonna manifest. You know what I'm saying. So don't, like, even if you don't hear this a lot, like me on the outside looking in. I told you when I walked in this building. No, when I pulled up and saw the logo on the building, I told Black, I said, I know him. Like, I seen his store. He used to be in the mall. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? You being watched and recognized by people you probably don't even know. So I'm saying that to say to you too, man, congratulations. Keep doing what you're doing, man. And whatever we can do as entrepreneurs to help each other, we're going to keep doing it.
Man, we're going to be working. I'm going to be reaching out to you for real.
Memphis, we finna turn up because we the motherfucking best. You dig? TMR, 3 times royalty. Back to Black, man. Me and that grind, man. You don't shine, you don't grind.
Salute.
Yeah.